know the vibes, man. Big ups to WPS 102.9. Big ups to I Radio. You're now tuning into the frequency of self-love. And at this time, we want to share a quick snippet on how to have your best ever. Well, let's break it down like this. I'm going to keep it a buck with you guys right now. This is a weird space for me because, you know, I choose to advance myself in a way where I'm never going to do more than I'm supposed to. I'm gonna move in a way where I understand that I'm energy. So I look at my energy like currency. Like let's, for example, let's say, well, fuck the money shit right quick. Let's do this, right? Yeah, I don't know if any of y'all ever played Moncala before. If you ever played Moncala, big ups to Moncala. Can I get like a gunshot or some shit? Know the vibes, man. Big ups to Moncala. So let's put it like this. Your life is like energy, right? And whatever you give your energy to, you got to understand that you have a finite amount of energy for that amount of time. So if you program yourself to say you got like 16 marbles a day, everybody different depending on your diet, depending on, you know, where you are in your life. Some people got 30 marbles a day. Some people got 5 marbles a day. Everybody different. But you know how much energy you have. You should know your limitations at this point. Especially because PC Hiphop, I Radio, you know, it's for ages 18 to 35. Anybody can listen to it. When I was 12, I was watching porn. You feel me? So if you 12 and you want to watch this shit, it's on you. But we telling y'all right now, this is a mature conversation. So I'm telling y'all right now, fear does not exist. It's in the rear. So you got to recognize that this is your year. This is your life. This is your time. Big ups to WPS 102.9. We are aligned with the sun. We are aligned with the one. We are aligned with the times. Big ups to divine. Big ups to the divine inside of you. You're now tuning into the frequency of self-love.
Joe King.
A man's life is what he makes of it. Marcus Aurelius. A man is what he thinks about all day long. Ralph Emerson. If thou canst believe it, all things are possible to him or her who believes it. That's the great book, the Bible, Mark 9, verse 23. All right, I'm going to break this shit down like this. If you think not negatively, you'll have negative results. If you think positively, you'll get positive results. You'll never get a positive life with negative thinking. If you think about nothing, you become nothing. AKA, you reap what you sow, nigga. The mind is like a land that will return whatever you plant, but it doesn't care what you plant. The human mind will return whatever we want to plant. So the things that we get for free are irreplaceable. But what you get for free, your mind. Let's go. Big ups to PC Hiphop, ho. Let's do it. Big ups to I Radio. Big ups to love. Big ups to light. Big ups to peace. Yo, Keys, I got a quick question for you, bro. Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? All right, cool. I was going around the hood a lot, and I was asking people like a simple mathematical question, right? I was like, yo, what's 1,000 times 1,000? Niggas told me 2,000. Niggas told me 10,000. I'm like, bro, 1,000 times 1,000 is 1 million, bro. So you know, if you took 6 months out your life to develop $1,000 profit or $1,000 concept or $1,000 idea or $1,000 product and sold that shit to 1,000 people, you would have just made $1 million. It's crazy. What does that mean? Life is not the passing of time. Life is the collection of experiences. And to enhance your experiences, well, gotta love yourself. Big ups to WPS 102.9. Big ups to love, big ups to light. You're now tuning into the frequency of self-love.
Which apply to your action at home must apply to your action everywhere. Never forget for an instant that this is a perfect world. You are as great as the greatest, but all are your equals. Rely absolutely on your perception of truth. Trust to the inner light rather than to reason, but be sure that your perception comes from the inner light. Act in poise and calmness. Be still and attend on God. Your identification of yourself with the Almighty will give you all the knowledge you need for guidance in any contingency which may arise in your own life or in the lives of others. It is only necessary that you should be supremely calm and rely upon the eternal wisdom which is within you. If you act in poise and faith, your judgment will always be right and you will always know exactly what to do. Do not hurry or worry. Remember Lincoln in the dark days of the war. James Freeman Clarke relates that after the Battle of Fredericksburg, Lincoln alone furnished a supply of faith and hope for the nation. Hundreds of leading men from all parts of the country went sadly into his room and came out cheerful and hopeful. They had stood face to face with the highest and had seen God in this lank, ungainly, patient man, although they knew it not. Have perfect faith in yourself and in your own ability to cope with any combination of circumstances that may arise. Do not be disturbed if you are alone. If you need mends, they will be brought to you at the right time. Do not be disturbed if you feel that you are ignorant. The information that you need will be furnished to you when it is time for you to have it. That which is in you, impelling you forward, is in the things and people you need, impelling them toward you. If there is a particular man you need to know, he will be introduced to you. If there is a particular book you need to read, it will be placed in your hands at the right time. All the information you need will come to you from both external and internal sources. Your information and your talents will always be equal to the requirements of the occasion. As soon as you awaken and begin to use your mental faculties in a great way, you will apply power to the development of your brain. New cells will be created and dormant cells quickened into activity, and your brain will be qualified as a perfect instrument for your mind. Do not try to do great things until you are ready to go about them in a great way. If you undertake a deal of great matters in a small way, that is, from a low viewpoint or with incomplete consecration and wavering faith and courage, you will fail. Do not be in a hurry to get to the great things. Doing great things will not make you great, but becoming great will certainly lead you to the doing of great things. Begin to be great where you are and in the things you do every day. Do not be in haste to be found out or recognized as a great personality. Do not be disappointed if men do not nominate you for office within a month after you begin to practice what you read in this book. Great people never seek for recognition or applause. They are not great because they want to be paid for being so. Greatness is reward enough for itself. The joy of being something and of knowing that you are advancing is the greatest of all joys possible to man. If you begin in your own family as described in the preceding chapter, then assume the same mental attitude with your neighbors, friends, and those you meet in business. You will soon find that people are beginning to depend on you. Your advice will be sought, and a constantly increasing number of people will look to you for strength and inspiration and rely upon your judgment. Here, as in the home, you must avoid meddling with other people's affairs. Help all who come to you, but do not go about officiously endeavoring to set other people right. Mind your own business. It is no part of your mission in life to correct people's morals, habits, or practices. Lead a great life, doing all things with a great spirit and in a great way. If your neighbor wishes to smoke or drink, it is his business. It is none of yours until he consults you about it. If you lead a great life and do no preaching, you will save 1,000 times as many souls as one who leads a small life and preaches continuously. If you hold the right viewpoint of the world, others will find it out and be impressed by it through your daily conversation and practice. Do not try to convert others to your point of view, except by holding it and living accordingly. If your dedication is perfect, you do not need to tell anyone. It will speedily become apparent to all that you are guided by a higher principle than the average man or woman. If your identification with God is complete, you do not need to explain the fact to others. It will become self-evident. To become known as a great personality, you have nothing to do but to live. Do not imagine that you must go charging about the world like Don Quixote, tilting at windmills and overturning things in general in order to demonstrate that you are somebody. Do not go hunting for big things to do. Live a great life where you are and in the daily work you have to do, and greater works will surely find you out. Big things will come to you asking to be done. Be so impressed with the value of a man that you treat even a beggar or the tramp with the most distinguished consideration. All is God. Every man and woman is perfect. Do not save all your consideration for the poor. The millionaire is as good as the tramp. This is a perfectly good world, and there is not a person or thing extra in it, but it is exactly right. Be sure that you keep this in mind in dealing with things and men. Form your mental vision of yourself with care. Make the thought form of yourself as you wish to be, and hold this with the faith that it is being realized and with the purpose to realize it completely. Begin thus and continue thus, and your development will be great and rapid.
Big ups to WPS 102.9, big ups to love, big ups to light, big ups to peace, big ups to all things that are good. You are now tuning into the frequency of self-love. You know the vibes, man. Big ups to my kings and my queens who believe that they can. Conversational learning, affirmations. Please don't clap for my responsibility. Let's go. Big ups to the PC Hip-Hop Show. You know the vibes, man. Big ups to episode 5. Let's have some fun, man. Take this knowledge in and have some fun. Let's go.
Yeah, it's true. The Lamborghini truck light blue. The shotty down my leg and we stuck like glue. My shorty like, damn, nobody fuck like you. I know. One love to my uptown crew. This new shit swing like Tiger at the Masters. Man, I don't fuck with none of these bastards. I'm like a fucking father to these bastards. Shut the fuck up and eat your pudding. 20 alligators died for this shit I put my foot in. You barely got your foot in. Everything I did they said I couldn't. Now it's middle finger up with the hoodie. Eyes dumb low blowing goody goody. Baklava, bestseller. How we celebrate, went to 125 and bought a red leather. Man, the boy is on another planet. He just sitting in the whip by himself bumping Janet. Rhythm Nation, living life without no limitations. Trying to have enough money that'll fill the basement, and enough drugs to fill my face with, and enough to give the M6 a facelift. Turn that motherfucker to a spaceship. All these women calling me Tay Dicks.
And I'm just out here living my best life. Big ups to PC Hip-Hop. Let's go. Everybody living their best life. Let's do it.
And I'm just out here
living my best life.
And I'm just out here living my best life.
How we doing it? How we living that best life? How we living our best life?
Yeah, baby.
Make sure you living your best life your way. You know the vibes. Let's go.
Baby, won't you come my way? Got something I want to say. Can I keep you on my bed? But first off, I'ma start by saying this. You can take my bitch. And I'm too drunk when I shoot, swear I won't miss. Baby, won't you come my way? Baby, won't you come my way? Baby, this is something you should know.
Let's go.
I don't ever chase no hoe.
We don't chase, we attract them. Let's go.
You had that girl. Watch me pull out all this dough.
on your ex, I know. He ain't never take you out. Barely even left your house. How dare that nigga run his mouth when his pockets in a drought?
Biggest WPS 102.9, biggest to love, biggest to light, biggest to peace, biggest to all things that are good. You know the vibe. You're now tuning into the frequency.
They say I'm highly
It's holiday season, bitch.
They say I'm highly anticipated. They say I'm highly anticipated. They say I'm highly anticipated. She bougie, she highly sophisticated. Jump on the highway, we rental plated. Them niggas ain't riding, they giving statements. Bust down my watch, diamonds in the face. I got hitters proud to see I made it. I got that loud, I'm in a spaceship. Them niggas ain't wild, that's entertainment. I broke down a pound down in the basement. I don't got time to take a photo. Pistol loaded, bitch, I'm yelling yellow. Niggas out here telling I was selling dolo. I am not no motherfucking role model. They put my face on a gold bottle. Don't throw hollows. You want no problems, you want no smoke, nigga, don't bother. Purple one teal Tamara something. If they don't pay up, then we earn something. I might collab with my clear something. Like my bitches naked, not wearing nothing. She ain't mine, we can share something. You acting like you can't hear something. I be talking to the mirror, trying to see it clear. Never $500,000 coming. She on my dick, that's a kill coming. Fuck the ops, they ain't killed nothing. I was lean drinking, I was pale dumping. How your ass faking, you a real woman. I was out grinding for real pumping. On Halloween, we was still pumping.
Hold on. Big up to WPS 102.9. Big ups to love, big ups to light, big ups to peace, big ups to all things that are good. You are now tuning into the frequency of self-love. And we're going to get real gritty real quick, you know, have fun real quick. And I know this is the station of self-love, and we're reminding everybody to tune into the frequency of their highest versions. And sometimes you want to know, like, yo, what are some practical ways to go about doing that? You know, like, I know I'm highly anticipated. You know, I know that incredible things are happening to me. I know that I'm leveling up, but how do I actually level up? Well, here's what's really cool. The reason why PC hip-hop is designed the way that it's designed is so that the information that is given is digestible. We love hip-hop. We love music. We love to vibe. We love to dance. We love to have a good time. Dance therapy in itself has been something that's been proven to do wondrous things for people. Getting the body to just move, you know, building up that energy, getting your heart rate up, and just, you know, being in a relaxed state, whether it be a theta state, whether it be an alpha state, just being in a state where you can create the best version of yourself. So piece of hip hop is for you to have fun, man. Have fun. There's no reason why you can't be a thug and still learn. You know what I mean? There's no reason why you can't still, you know, be aggressively patient. There's no reason why you still can't, you know, take care of your moms, you know, be in the hood and then wash that shit up. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, cycle your money. You know, however Jay said it. I don't know how Jay-Z said it in 444. I don't know, but he said something like that, yo. He said buy the block and rinse that shit. So big ups to WPS 102.9, big ups to the station of self-love. And we're turning into practical applications of utilizing your subconscious mind to bring forth the things that you want. So at this time, I would ask you to ask yourself in your inner voice, what do you want? What do you want? What do you truly, truly want? What is it that your highest version of yourself? They say prayer is you talking to God. They say intuition is God talking to you. But if you're talking to God, how can you listen? Some of us don't want to be with that inner voice. Some of us don't want to acknowledge that inner voice. So at this time, you know, we advocate an environment, an ethos of growth, and growth is just the progression of higher anatomical needs, aka love. Love is growth. A tree is going to be all that it can be. A tree don't go, all right, I'm done growing today. It's going to maximize his potential or her potential or its potential. So be all that you can be, have all that you can have, and do all that you can do. And practical uses of your subconscious mind starts with this right here. Tuning into PC Hip Hop, tuning into our show, and having fun. Having fun. Most importantly, having fun.
Good evening. Yeah. Live from the moon. Live from the moon. It's me. You know. Live from the moon. Take me home. 10-time champ, about to be 11. Understand I'm down to die for my leather. Bitch, live from the moon. Live from this 40-foot speedboat. Put your sea legs, bitch. You Young Bronson run ting like relays. Live from the moon. Live from the moon. My third eye been popping for 10 years. I don't got no fears, I don't got no tears. I don't get caught up in the bright lights, dear. And yes, I am the human highlight reel. They say I'm built strong like pyramids in Egypt. Ever since a fetus, I had visions of a leader. Purple X6 truck driven by a cheetah. Look, it's Don Cheadle. No, it's just me, ho.
Big ups to WPS.
Live from the moon.
102.9.
Feel me? Live from the moon.
Let's go. Yo, the vibes, man. We're really mixing like this. Let's talk about it, man. Big ups to Global Brothers. Who fucking mixing like this? Big ups to Brooklyn. Get in your fucking Burke right now. You know what time it is. Big ups to PC Hip Hop. No funny shit. That was perfect, bro.
Stay down until like Lego. Remember I had to charge my bill for petrol.
That's wrapping up our show for today. Thank you for tuning in to PC Hip Hop. Thank you for listening to I&I Radio episode 5, man. Hope that you guys came alive. We really came with that heat today. Wow, man. Big ups to WPS. Big ups to Shift Team. At this time, we want to encourage everybody to, well, I mean, at this point, you would have already subscribed, right? We encourage you to share this with your friends and your family, people who are looking for a positive impact in their life. They say word of mouth is still the #1 form of advertisement. So share your word, man. If you feel like this touched somebody, share it with a friend. And repetition is the mother of all learning, so play this shit as often as possible. You know the vibes. I'ma buy a Rolls and a Bentley. So don't get the syrup, I might
Heat makers, crack music.
Move the crowd. Foot down on the Porsche metal, reminder we all ghetto. Right. Hit a gun saying what's the falsetto. Get a call, hello. You know the Yowie, hear that strong echo. Watch the 4-4 Bulldogs fetch you. My whole life been running around with better bars. When I was young, I 18s like the letter R. As an adult, I pump fear in the mega stars. I'm cracked to the 5th power like Kendrick Lamar. They just rhyme writing. Who these guys hyping? First 3 or 4 verses, I was 5 micing. Then I Javon Kurtz got it tightened. While dealing that Bronx work, I was writing. So many punchlines that I was fighting. Wrote a verse in my phone, my iCloud started lightning. It's my NWA flow, who could stop him? Flow sick as Eric B. I rock him with a chin check. Old melodies in my top 10. Saw an eavesdrop on a drop, so I dropped in a DM. Then she dropped by my spot. I left drops in her mouth, sore throat. I tore throat once I hopped in. Yeah, y'all know how the poppy do. Only squares round me is new birds or a copy cool. 2 birds and grams, I'm with a guapi. I do the kiki dance every time I leave poppin'. Yeah. Dope boy, move the crowd. 2-step when that music loud. Dope boy, move the crowd. They pat y'all down, our tools allowed. Dope boy, move the crowd. 2-step when that music loud. Dope boy, move the crowd. They pat y'all down, our tools allowed.
Got me peeking through the blinds like Malcolm. 40 on me. Paranoia getting the best of me. I don't want nobody next to me. Don't talk unless you got a check for me. I don't see nobody ahead of me. Foreigns, we jump out the back of them. I cannot wait till it's packaged done. Don't care if they foreign, we crashing them. Take a look at my bitch, ain't a bad one. Paranoia getting the best of me. I don't want nobody next to me. Don't talk unless you got a check for me. I don't see nobody ahead of me. Foreigns, we jump out the back of them. I cannot wait till it's packaged done. Don't care if they foreign, we crashing them. Take a look at my bitch, ain't a bad one. I cannot wait till it's packaged done. These niggas fucking the package up. That bullshit they kicking ain't adding up. Plus they don't get no pussy like Magic Son. Hundreds on hundreds, I stack it up. She bust that pussy, then back it up. We standing on couches, we acting up. I don't think these niggas. All right, guys, we out of here, man. Thank you for tuning into Frequency of Self-Love. You're now tuning in to love, to light, to peace. Big ups to Global Brother Production doing a thing again. We're super excited. Ideas become things. And big ups to PsychoCybernetics Hip Hop. Big ups to Gunna. Big ups to Dave East. Big ups to Action Bronson. Big ups to Fetty Wap. Big ups to Lil Uzi.
use my nut.
You know the vibes.
Bitch drank my nut like ENJ. I was fucked up, broke, had to reinstate. Look and see I'm straight, me sets and wave, got birthday cake. Gotta keep it AK, these niggas play game like arcade. Pull up in the Porsche, see you on low, you had to